Good morning, everyone. We'll get started in a few minutes. We wanted to start with a few announcements and reminders. Class 2 of 2023.
Class, center, base.
Please remain standing for the national anthem to be sung by firefighter Regina Wilson.
Class, half left, base. Detail, hand salute.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that
Thank you, Firefighter Wilson. Please remain standing while FDNY Reverend Ann Canfield is invited to the podium for the invocation.
Detail, uncover.
Please pray with me. Holy One, we thank you for this wonderful day of celebration. We give thanks for these new EMTs who will go out and do your work in our city. We thank you for their dedication and determination. We thank you for all of the people who have helped them get to this moment, for their instructors and teachers, for mentors and family members. Now we ask you to guide and protect them as they take the next step in this journey. Bless our city with peace and prosperity, and bless our department and all who watch over our city as they continue to protect life and property for all of us. Amen.
Amen. Detail, recover.
Please retire the colors. Please be seated.
Class, take seats.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Graduation Day is a special day here at the fire department because it is a culmination of incredibly hard work and challenging days that you had to put in to get here. It's also a chance to look back on your journey. Who you are sitting here today is very different than who you were when you first entered the EMS Academy. Not only have you learned skills that will be the foundation of a long and critically important career in EMS, but you've committed to a larger calling that will shape every decision you make while on the job and off. You've committed to the most noble calling, public service, helping others. You've already spent time in the field, and I know you have already started to see the diligence and strength required to do this important job. The work you are doing, the care you are giving, can literally mean the difference between life and death. The pre-hospital care you offer can change the outcome of someone's life, can change a family's life by giving them more time with their loved ones. That is what makes EMS so important and so challenging. It's not just that you're doing difficult medical work, and you are. It's that you're doing it in people's homes, on our city's streets, literally wherever medical care is needed. It will take you out in the rain and the snow, in the middle of a storm, early in the morning and in the middle of the night. You will find yourselves in all kinds of situations you have never encountered or even imagined. But we know your training has prepared you for those moments. Being an EMT is more than a job, and it is more than a career, but a calling to a life of service. Many of you have chosen that life of service before today, with 6 of you having served in the U.S. Armed Forces. Many of you are continuing a family legacy of service, with 4 of our graduates carrying on the legacies of parents and grandparents who made the ultimate sacrifice by giving their lives so others could live. We also have many new traditions being made today, with many of you from diverse communities all over the city becoming the first in your family to choose this calling. What all of you have in common is making the choice to serve others, to honor the memory of those who came before you, and to choose to make a commitment to something larger than yourselves. There will be good days and bad days on this job, hard days that make you stronger as a person and better as an EMT. But I can promise you that there will be calls, there will be people that you meet, there will be lives that you save that remind you who you are and why you chose this job. There will inevitably be patients whose lives you save, patients who because of your care will make it home to their families. They will thank you, their families will thank you, and we will thank you. And you will know in these moments exactly why you've chosen this work in this city, in this department. As you continue your career with the FDNY, continue to work as a team, share stories about your struggles and victories, talk to each other, learn from one another, lean on one another. You represent our department in the best way possible, serving as an example whether you're in uniform or not. Wear your title proudly, both on and off duty, as part of the very best fire department in the world. You have already brought us great pride, and we look forward to seeing the great things you will do. Congratulations, best of luck, and stay safe.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. Graduations are a great day for this department. When we welcome new, eager members into our ranks, we are welcoming a new generation of dedicated people. New members always bring an infusion of fresh energy, ideas, and determination to our department. Graduation marks the end of something and the start of something else. I hope you meet the next part of your lives with excitement and respect for the work ahead of you. I know you are prepared, having been taught by the best instructions at our EMS Academy, instructors. You are ready to become the FDNY EMTs this city depends on in times of need. It's no small task.
Michael Fields.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. This is truly an incredible day. I am again blessed to stand in front of 148 new emergency medical technicians graduating into our ranks at the greatest fire department and EMS service in the world. It truly takes my breath away to look out at so many people who are dedicating their lives to the profession of public service, emergency response, and emergency medicine. Every EMS graduation that takes place in the month of September always has a bittersweet taste to it. This September, as always, we celebrated the 343 brave and dedicated souls that were taken from us on September 11th, 2001. Those losses were compounded by the additional loss of 343 members who succumbed to World Trade Center-related illness over the last 22 years.
Before we do the Oath of Geneva, I'd just like to congratulate you for all you've accomplished to get to this day. You should be very proud of the complex knowledge and skills you have mastered along your path to becoming emergency medical technicians. You have been well trained to stabilize critical patients, but this is just the beginning of your medical education. There is much to learn. Learn from your senior EMTs. Learn from the paramedics in your station. And most importantly, learn from your patients. New diseases arise, protocols change, but you have a strong foundation. I look forward to working with you all. We will now administer the Oath of Geneva.
Class, on your feet. I
solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. The health and well-being of my patient will be my first consideration. I'll respect the autonomy and dignity of my patient. I'll maintain the utmost respect for human life. I will not permit consideration of age, disease, disability, creed, ethnic origin, gender, nationality, political affiliation, race, sexual orientation, social standing, or any other factor that intervenes in my duty to my patient. I will respect the secrets that are behind me, even after the patient has died. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity in accordance with good medical practice. I will foster the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will share my medical knowledge for the benefit of the patient and the advance of healthcare. I will tend to my own health, well-being, and abilities to provide care at a high standard. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights and civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Zabar. We will now begin the procession of graduates. Graduates, as I call your name, please proceed towards the center of the stage for your photo. We will begin with Alpha Company valedictorian, EMT Victoria Ortiz. Next, the Bravo Company valedictorian, EMT Tat Lin. EMT Michael Ormiston. EMT Timothy Piesco. EMT Julian Pinzon. EMT JC Pitty. Let's give a big round of applause for our EMTs. Everyone, please be seated. I will now turn the class over to drill instructor Haley Sato for the EMS Academy for Count on Deck.
Sir, on behalf of the FDNY EMS Academy, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the second graduating trainee class of 2023. They are highly motivated, skilled, and ready to serve, protect, and provide medical care to the people of this great city. Permission to present the Count on Deck, sir. Class, on your feet. Class, what's the count on deck?
For the benediction, please welcome Chaplain Reverend Ann Cansfield.
Detail uncovered.
Welcome to the family. I want to tell you a little bit about my own family because we're a real cast of characters. I have 2 kids. My son just started high school. My daughter just started middle school. You will find her after school hanging out on some corner. May God's face shine upon you. May God be gracious to you and give you peace now and always. Amen.
Detail recovered.
On behalf of the Fire Commissioner, Chief of Department, Chief of EMS, and other distinguished members of the dais, I want to thank everyone for joining us at today's ceremony. I would ask all family members, friends, and colleagues remain at your seats to let the graduates recess. If you would like to take pictures, please line up to the left of the stage, my right, when the ceremony concludes. This concludes the ceremony. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.